When you're planning your safari, it might be nice to know what an actual day on safari looks like. Well, they all kind of look pretty similar, although there's some small variations between different safari camps. They kind of run like this. The first thing you do in the morning is you're up just as the sun is starting to rise. You'll get either a knock on the door or you can set your own alarm. You'll be up, you get about half an hour to get ready, and then you'll be off to meet for a coffee, tea, and a very light breakfast in the communal area. Here you may have a chance to chat with the other guests or your guide and a couple of the people there for a little bit, to have a coffee, to wake up, to plan what's going to happen on your morning game drive, and then you get out on your game drive. Animals are very active just after sunrise and just at the sunset, so you want to make sure you're out on safari at those times. This is why you're getting up a little bit early. And what time this is varies based on where you are and of course the time of year, because the sun's always different, but it could be anywhere from 4:30 to 5:30. Within that kind of range is where you're going to be starting your day. So you'll be out anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. This will be while you're on your game drive, normally in your truck. Of course, there's boating and different types of safari as well, and walking safaris, but generally speaking, you're in your truck, driving around, looking for the different animals. After maybe 2 or 3 hours, you're going to stop for a coffee break, have a quick coffee, perhaps have a couple snacks with it. You'll jump back in the truck for a little bit longer, and then you'll head back to the safari camp. There, generally speaking, they're going to have a nice breakfast for you, a much more full breakfast than you had before. Then you've got some free time to hang around, whether you want to dip in the pool, you want to do some yoga, some exercise, you can read for a while. Most safari camps have books about the different animals. You can read up on the different animals, or even sit at the bar and have a chat with some of the different employees about where they're from and what got them into the safari business. Have a late lunch at some point, and then some more relaxing. And then, generally speaking, again, depending on what time the sun is setting, but usually around 4:30, something like that, you'll meet back in the main area for a high tea. You can have a tea or coffee or a drink, a few snacks. Again, you get to talk to the different people that are there before jumping back into your truck for the evening drive. Your drive will go up until the sun is just about to set, at which point your driver's going to stop for a sundowner drink. This is an African tradition that you're going to get out of the truck, cheers to the sun going down with a gin and tonic or beer, a glass of wine, or of course something non-alcoholic as well, and enjoy the sun going down. Then you'll jump back in the truck for the last little bit of your safari. And of course, if you're in a private reserve, you'll make it back to the lodge in darkness, where you'll have a small chance to be able to see some of the nocturnal animals on the drive back. When you get back, you'll have a nice dinner prepared for you there, where you can all share stories about what you saw on your game drive. After dinner, some people may want to stick around for a drink around the bar and chat some more. Others are going to get off to bed because the day is much more exhausting than it sounds in my description here, and because you know that tomorrow morning you're going to be getting up early again. And there are variations on this. A lot of times people request their own vehicle that isn't shared with other people, so they have their own private guide and their own vehicle, in which case you make the rules. If you want to sleep in, you can sleep in. If you want to stay out all day instead of coming back, you could do that as well. It would be completely up to you. And if you want to talk about the different variations and all the different types of safari days that you can do, just go ahead, click that link, talk to one of our safari experts, and we will help you plan your trip to Africa. So we'll talk to you soon.